Welcome back. Thank you very much for staying with us. The United Nations University Rector and UN Under Secretary General, Professor Tshilidzi Marwala, has been awarded the highest academic award in the history of Tshwane University of Technology. On Monday, Marwala received an honorary doctorate in engineering in recognition of his academic achievements, leadership, and contribution to the fourth industrial revolution. Professor Marwala holds a PhD in artificial intelligence and engineering from the University of Cambridge. He joins us live via Zoom now. Good evening, Professor. Firstly, congratulations on the highest academic award in the history of TUT. What does this award mean to you?
Well, thank you very much for inviting me to come and speak. I think awards like this are not awarded to individuals. They are awarded to the work that was done by the community that raises an individual. And I can talk about my community at Tutuni village in Limpopo province. I can talk about all the schools that have actually educated me. And of course, the most essential education that you get is the formative education, what you get when you are young, in your formative years. So for me, it means my community, the South African community, has done a good job in nurturing me to be the person I am.
Indeed, you reflect everything that was done correctly in our society. Professor, it would be remiss of me not to, while having you here, not to talk about artificial intelligence as a PhD holder in artificial intelligence, especially just a few days after the National Artificial Intelligence Summit. Now, post that summit, there are those that want government to move with speed on AI, that feel that the decisions we take now will determine how AI impacts our productivity growth and even industrial concentration. Talk to us about this.
Well, I think the issue of AI is very important. I was the deputy chairman of the fourth industrial revolution, and one of its key recommendations is to establish expertise in South Africa in artificial intelligence. And of course, there were many good things that are happening in artificial intelligence. What is happening is that artificial intelligence is increasing the speed at which automation is actually happening. You all now know about what ChatGPT and other generative AI are actually doing, and the impact on the future of work is going to be quite significant. Mm-hmm. We're going to see many jobs that were done by human beings being done by machines. We need to adopt this technology so that we can increase the productivity of our industries so that our products can be able to compete with the products from the rest of the world and create jobs.
Professor, I'm so happy that you're quite transparent about this, because there are some that say people are alarmists, there will be no job losses, but clearly some jobs will become obsolete here. So what do people need to do in a country such as ours where unemployment is so high?
Well, I think we need to skill ourselves. We need to adopt this technology in our production systems. And of course, jobs are going to be lost. Technology comes with job losses, but we are hoping with good education that our people are going to capture the jobs that are actually going to be created. There are many jobs that have been created as a result of artificial intelligence. Now we are talking about prompt engineers. These are engineers who are trained, people who are trained to be able to generative AI, to give it instructions so that it can be able to give us the answers that we need in order to improve our lives. And these are new jobs. And the only way we are going to be able to take advantage of these new jobs is to educate ourselves.
But do you think government is winning the battle? Because the conversation for skilling for jobs of the future is a long-standing one. We had a time when a lot of people were getting their degrees. Government was now trying to convince people that we need a lot of artisans. But that wasn't even something that many people actioned. So do you think now many people will direct themselves towards what would become the jobs of the future?
No, absolutely. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people who are talking about artificial intelligence. I am seeing lots of conversations around it. I'm seeing the adoption of it at universities. For example, the University of Johannesburg and Tshwane University of Technology have an AI hub. I see excellent AI activities at the University of Pretoria under Professor Marwala. I see excellent work happening at the University of Witwatersrand, University of Cape Town. We need to expand that. So we need to also understand that the people who are supposed to educate now on this technology are no longer just the technologists. We need to get people who are from outside the technological space to be able to take advantage of this technology.
Then on the regulation front, the world seems to be moving faster. Are we catching up on the regulation space? Because as it stands, we're now dealing with deep fakes or what they call voice cloning. A number of us have actually been victims of such.
Well, I mean, I think regulations are going to happen at all levels. They're going to happen at the national level. We need to do more. They're going to happen at the regional level and continental level. The African Union is doing some work around the governance of AI. They're also going to happen at the international level. The Secretary General of the United Nations has instituted the high-level advisory board on AI. And all these things that are going to come out must influence the behavior of people. They must influence the mechanisms, incentives, and disincentives that we should put into place. They must change laws and regulations so that we can facilitate the adoption of this technology.
Professor, you're putting fire up in our bellies right now that we're moving no matter what. The fourth industrial revolution is here and AI is here. Thank you very much for your time this evening. That was Professor Tshilidzi Marwala, UN University Rector and UN Under Secretary General.